Let me just check, make sure everything's up and running. I am dropping a few frames. Boom, boom. Let me just check. Yep, going live on YouTube. Let me check this page. Should be going live on Facebook. Very good. Should be able to share this. Bam. Let me check this page. Should be going live on Facebook. Very good. Should be able to share this. Very good. Should be able to share this. Bam. All right, let's get those turned off. There's our show notes. All right. Welcome, folks, to the second test broadcast of the Illinois Valley community broadcast. And I kind of just wanted to go over some of the Twitter, community Twitter pages, also some important updates on YouTube from Oregon State and the county. Also have a couple interesting posts from Illinois Valley Facebook groups, as well as a couple educational items for folks that may want to use this time to, do some education, or maybe they want to introduce their kids to some material that they're not going to get in school. And so I'll just go ahead and get started. I'm Ernest of Gaia. This is my decentralized website. If you want to go to it, its URL is ernestofgaia.crypto, and you will need the Unstoppable Domains browser extension in order to view decentralized websites with the .crypto or .zil address. So, if you have any questions about that, you can join my Telegram group, Ernest Goes to Blockchain, or you can join the community Illinois Valley Transition Telegram group and ask me questions in here. So let's get started with Twitter. So there's not really a whole lot of Josephine County, Illinois Valley Twitter posts, or even that much coming directly out of Oregon. For folks who want to know how to search for local tweets within your geographical region, in particular Oregon, you want to make sure to come up to this search bar here and type in any hashtags that you might see on posts. Bam. And you want to make sure that you're at, never know what you're going to get when you're looking at Twitter. But you want to make sure that you're on the latest tweets so that you're getting stuff coming, by the minute, as they come in on Twitter. So, doing hashtags Oregon, hashtags IV for Illinois Valley. Boom, you can see my twit popped up for this broadcast post. Boom, boom. So, just a little Twitter tip there. There were a couple interesting posts on Twitter today. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce is having a online AM radio show at 8:15 on March 19th, and all the links to everything that I'm going to be sharing with you should be able to find in the description of the Facebook video or the YouTube description, right? And I actually have them in there today. So there is a Oregon FM radio station. Might be interesting to listen to that. Boom, boom, boom. The next Twitter post is from the Oregon Entrepreneurs Network. And of course, as you may know, there are a lot of state and business partnerships going on right now. And the federal government has just signed or activated the Defense Productions Act. So the government can basically, very quickly start building relationships with folks in order to produce and make available some of the things that we're going to be needing over the upcoming months. And I also thought this might be an interesting network to follow because, quite frankly, how people see value in their communities and across the state is definitely going to change over over the course of this year. This is the Josephine County YouTube channel. They had a business session. It seems like they have one just about every week. It goes over the county business. They have a budget. They're purchasing things. It's nice to kind of know what kind of budget allocations they're making right now. And they also do discuss a little bit some of the discussions that they're having with the state. So as things unfold in Oregon, because of CV, I'm sure I'll be keeping an eye on these meetings to find out what basically how the county is spending folks' money. The Oregon Task Force also had, and this is something that may be going on all day, it may still be going on, but there's an Oregon Task Force for the COVID-19 response. So it was pretty interesting to listen to some of this, just kind of hear what's going on, see how different communities throughout Oregon are mobilizing. So I'll keep an eye on this. One of the things that I don't like about some of these Oregon dominant culture media sources is that they do not allow comments on their videos. The Josephine County YouTube channel doesn't allow comments on their videos. Also, it's hard to leave comments on some of these news videos that are coming out. White House Task Force also had a very interesting update today. Again, this is being covered by local news stations, PBS News, of course, your national organizations as well. Lots of updates today. Definitely appears that over the course of this week, we should start seeing testing stations roll out, seems that, due to there not really being a whole lot of cases in Oregon, which we can check this today, we are getting over 1,000 cases a day. This, I believe, we are almost doubling every couple days the amount of cases that we're getting. And you can see here, New York, 800 new cases. What do we have for Oregon? So we're almost at 100 total cases. We're getting 22. See, this is about doubling as well. We're getting 22 cases, new cases a day now. And we have to remember, we're one of the low states on the totem list here. So our reporting in Wisconsin is definitely, we're just not going to be testing a whole lot of folks in Oregon yet. That's probably going to take another week to really start to surface. But you can see here on this chart that we go from 1,700 cases to 2,200 cases. That's 500. Then we go to 2,900, which is 700 more, and then 36, which is 700 again. But then we start going up 1,000 cases a day, and then now we're at 2,000 cases in the last 24 hours. So, exponential curves, something else to learn about. All right, now for the Facebook groups. So I'm following the We're Hiring Josephine County page just to kind of see what's going on. And one of the interesting things about here is that they posted, there's different folks obviously looking for work. Some folks that may or may not have them, we'll see. But one of the things that they're beginning to report in their Facebook group is the Oregon layoffs, closures, and unemployment information. So for folks that may be getting laid off and want to look into, the unemployment insurance and whatnot, there is a website at oregon.gov for folks to find that out. And if you need some community support, check out some of these groups. They even have a nice little graphic here of what benefits may be available for folks. And from the Illinois Valley Cave Junction Business Group, they're also posting resources, the Chamber of Commerce for business owners. We have a yoga business that's switched to doing online yoga fitness to help people out. So very interesting group page here. In the Cave Junction and the Illinois Valley Oregon page, couple interesting posts of information here. Of course, I posted a question asking about, if folks in the community are changing how they're planting this spring for produce, because I expect there to be some food shortages and demand for people to, if people aren't eating out anymore, then all that food that normally would be going through industrial chains just won't be there anymore. It won't be going to the restaurants. So it's going to be really important for the local community, to grow 2 to 3 times more food than I think, you know, we normally would. But lots of folks is a pretty interesting topic of discussion. Folks are, planting extra starts to share with neighbors. So make sure to reach out to your local Facebook groups and, find out and your neighbors. Um, Again, to you, they are doing, it's a Cave Junction yoga place, and they have switched to doing, instead of their studio classes, to doing online classes by donation, starting today at 10:30, starting yesterday at 10:30. So check them out. Right. Again, this is also from Singularity University. This is day 3 of their COVID-19 virtual summit. Bam. And yeah, lots of information from folks all over the globe sharing information about COVID. Wow, check this out. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite YouTube channels. I really don't know how to say his name, but Dovidas does on a regular basis. He actually does Sunday request shows. And since he is doing less traveling with his band and music and whatnot, he's now doing just about every day, or at least the last couple days, he's done free online concerts for, just anybody who's at home. And I know we got a lot of music in the Valley. I'm sure a lot of those musicians have similar equipment. And so, hopefully this is something that we can see happening in the Illinois Valley as well. And if you need help setting up something like this, feel free to leave a comment in the YouTube or Facebook video. Or even better, come on into Telegram and let's have a discussion. So, so for folks looking to increase, for folks looking for income opportunities during this recession, during these events where people are losing their jobs, I have some options for folks. Now, what you may not know is that your browser tracks your information, especially if it's Chrome or Internet Explorer. It monitors your behavior and what you do in the browser, and then it sells that to all these corporations that are asking for bailouts. So when you use a browser, you are working for the company that built your browser. When you do a search, this is the same thing. Every time you do a search, you are making Google money, or Microsoft. So this is a website called presearch.io, and you can integrate this into this search engine into your browser and start using Presearch instead of Google. Now, why would you want to do that? One of the main reasons is that this is not a centralized search engine. It's a decentralized platform, and you can actually earn tokens from this search engine for your searches, and you can do lots of other things too. So I highly encourage people to sign up at Presearch, get started, and while you're at home doing your searches, you might as well earn something from it instead of working for free, right? If you have any questions, join the Telegram group. Might do a reading of the white paper on this. It would be pretty interesting. And so that's for your search engine. So for your browser, I'm going to recommend the Brave browser. It's built on Chrome. It strips away all the Google tracking and allows you to actually have a private browser experience. Now, the other thing that you can do is if you want to actually uh, control your privacy settings, you can actually set them and earn rewards for using the Brave browser. You might have seen my posts where I show, how many ads and trackers that the Brave browser has blocked for me. I can claim rewards through the Brave browser. Bam. So, definitely recommend the Brave browser and pre-search so that you can start earning crypto today. All right, and so hopefully, what is crypto? Have you ever heard of crypto? Have you ever heard of Bitcoin? Um, for folks that may have heard a little bit of something about it, this is a super interesting interview done by Cracking Crypto, and their discussion is really the role of Bitcoin for human rights and how it, affects people, especially those outside the U.S. So, highly recommend this video. Remember, there's a link in the description. It'll be the third to the last link. Another nice little video to watch in your spare time. If you really want to know more about Bitcoin, you really need to read the Satoshi white paper, which is the white paper that describes the Bitcoin protocol proposition. And Jimmy Song here, he does great technical updates and interviews regarding the Bitcoin computer network and protocol, and he's doing a Satoshi white paper. So highly recommend folks to check this out, learn about the white paper, and again, if you have any questions, join Telegram and contact me in the community Telegram. Now I'm getting ready after this. I'm getting ready to go out do a little bit of gardening. But when I get back from that tonight, I'll be checking out this YouTube video from Transition US. They've just released it. Just talks about public banking and a way to, how public banking may be used to finance transition projects within a community. And, this is how can the public bank itself, instead of relying on the federal government, constantly printing money, and in essence, the public losing the value of their money when they do so. So, hope to check this out. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Also, make sure to hit the bell notification so that you receive all of the videos coming out over my channel. Ba-dum-bum. And that's coronavirus. All right. Thanks for joining me, Ernest of Gaia, as we adapt to a rapidly changing environment. I will see you in the valley later.